Welcome to Peep This Out Reviews with Ian K.
Stay frosty.
Welcome to the Friday night live stream, guys. It's Ian K, creator, producer, and host of Peep This Out Reviews here on YouTube, coming at you on September 8th, guys. A few short days before my birthday here. A little bit of a change of plans, and I'll get into that. But first things first, as peeps are going to be showing up here right now, as it looks like Klon Go is jumping in, give me the thumbs up. Let me know you can hear me okay and see me okay. And then we'll get it going here. And right before I jumped in here, hold on, I saw in the lobby, the Wyatt Man 9 wishing me a happy birthday. Thanks so much. I appreciate that. It is craziness with the next few days here. It's going to be a busy weekend. Looks like we're getting the thumbs up. There we go. Sticker, Kyle, Klon Go. Very nice. Laura's doing it as well. PB, Larry Nguyen, of course. Staying Frosty is Drew's Food Reviews always. Great to see all of you guys here tonight. It is a nice balmy 90 degrees here right now. It is definitely not feeling like fall weather, but I am totally in the mood for fall. You guys all know spooky season is in full effect right now. If you guys are down with spooky season, give me some pumpkins here in the chat, because it is all about the season, of course. I don't care about the heat. Well, I do care about it because I'm in it naturally. I've got my fans going, but I love this fall time, the season there naturally, with all the fun stuff there for the holidays. So hopefully we'll see a few pumpkins jumping in. Martin Luke Galvin, thank you so much for jumping in there. One of the patrons as well too. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We've got Michael Domayer shooting off with some pumpkins as well. Very, very nice. Let me jump to the very top here and see who we've got here in the chat. Again, a little bit of a change of schedule, just to let you guys know. I've been really under the weather the last couple of days, so I kind of changed some things around schedule wise, and I decided next Friday I will definitely be off then, which makes more sense because from what I hear, a little bird told me there is some huge blowout birthday party for me somewhere on Saturday. So just to kind of prepare for that, naturally, I think it may be a good idea. And I'm also going for my annual physical next Friday too, so it kind of worked out that way, I guess. So I will definitely not be on next Friday. So naturally, I think this works out better anyway because it's closer to the B-Day, and we can continue on with some fun stuff tonight, which is really cool. So let me see who we've got here in the chat. We've got Robert H. What's going on? Carl Broussard's in the house. Randy Molina. Sticker collecting, thanks so much for jumping on. Drew's Food Reviews, another spooky situation as always. You know how we do. Foodie86, thanks so much for jumping on. The Wheat Greatness, thanks so much for jumping on as well. I am new to this channel. Welcome, welcome, welcome. You are now part of a very super positive community with lots of awesome peeps here in the chat. So do hang for a bit. Definitely interact with some peeps there. They'll probably interact with you naturally. We've got a great group of people here whenever I stream on Fridays, 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, more often than not. And if for some reason there's a change of plans, I'll communicate it on Instagram, on IG Story usually that day. But naturally, because I was changing the schedule around, I actually made a post on my the channel page for YouTube to let you guys know, in addition to IG, letting you know that I was going to be on tonight as well. So welcome to the channel, The Wheat Greatness. Make sure you subscribe, of course. Let's see, and turn on bell notifications, of course, too. Kyle Broussard, it's Ian's special day. Happy birthday. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Greetings, 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 and salutations to all of you guys. And John Hendren jumping in there with the early birthday present. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. And yes, my birthday is 9/11. I will be turning the big 50, which is crazy. I feel young at heart, even though sometimes I don't feel, well, I take that back. I think I look it and being, well, I'm totally backwards now. I feel young at heart, but sometimes I don't feel I look it at the same time. So other people will tell me I don't look like my age. I know that what my dad looked like at 50 was considerably different than what I look like I'm 50 naturally. But I think I'm doing okay. I think I'm doing okay. But shout outs to John Hendren. I appreciate the birthday wish there. Should you guys wish to be like John, of course, and donate to the channel or send me birthday wishes if you wish, feel free to do that. You'll find a multitude of ways down below in the description box if you're watching this live, or in the first pinned comment here in the chat. Naturally, you'll see it actually down below, I should say, on the replay. Keep in mind, if you do any super chatting, YouTube does take a little bit from you, but if you do the PayPal route, that's always the preferred because it goes right back to me direct and everything goes right back into the channel. And of course, you guys are going to see your name in lights and you'll be down over there as John Hendren is popping up. Perfect timing. And there it is there. I'm giving a little scratch right underneath there. Happy early birthday, Ian. I appreciate that. And you stay frosty, John. I appreciate you. So good times across the board. And if you're watching this naturally on the replay, take a look down below anyway, because you'll find the chapters for certain points throughout the video that you can jump right to the reviews and things that go on during the stream. So that way, if you don't want to sit through the whole thing, which is always appreciated if you do, that would be preferred. you'll find you can just do that and just jump right to the section that you'd like to see based upon tonight's event. So let's see, who else do we have here in the chat? Let me catch up here. My chat is moving up here very quickly here. Lore, thanks so much for jumping on. Spice Squad, canceled my plans with friends because you're streaming tonight, Ian. I thought it was a spooky, peepless night. You know, I'm glad to surprise you guys and be on here tonight too. So it works out across the board for everybody. I'm definitely feeling a little bit better, even though I'm kind of like 50-50, a little points here and there. But it is what it is. So I'm just kind of hanging low, staying home, editing some content, and just doing what I do. Going to be chilling tonight, watching a few shows after the stream tonight. A little paranormal activity situation for Paranormal Caught on Camera on Discovery. As you guys know, it's my jam. I'm starting season 3 out of 6. I absolutely love it. Let's see, Senfield, I put my newborn to bed early to watch this stream. Shout outs and God bless you. That's awesome. But do keep an eye on that monitor right there. You never know. You never know. But thanks so much for joining. Welcome, welcome live. It's always great when I can interact with you guys directly because it's really the highlight of my week after a full week of content and just everything going on in my world. I am so glad to be able to do this for you guys tonight. UFO, my man, what's going on? What is going on? Robert Giles, let's see here. Peep, I'm so glad you're streaming tonight. I thought I was going to have to poop Starfield instead. I do want to check that out. It looks pretty awesome, actually, I have to admit. Looks very, very awesome. Michael Domayer, what's going on? Thanks so much for jumping on. Funky Fresh in the house. What up, G? Well, you know how we do. My 7 bizzos. Man, that was random. That was just random. Drew's Food Reviews, happy birthday, Ian, in advance, loud and clear so you can hear. I appreciate that. Shouting out from the rooftops is Drew's Food Reviews. Thank you so much. Urza Ender, what's going on? Thanks so much for jumping on here as well. And let's see here. Laura is going to be celebrating his birthday, actually, 3 months from now. Very nice. We'll definitely sing closer to that time, just so you know. We'll definitely do that for you. And yes, Urza, Sunday is NFL kickoff, and I do have something coming out for you guys tomorrow at 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time to help you celebrate. Definitely it's going to be a bomb situation, and then Sunday will be this replay, actually, that you're watching now. If you're watching this on Sunday at 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, you have something extra to do in addition to the NFL. So there you go. And then naturally, Monday, I believe, is my birthday directly. So I'm definitely going to be off that day. And then most likely you'll have something either on Tuesday or Wednesday. We'll have to see how I feel with everything going on based upon my schedule with everything there too. So let's see here. Larry Nguyen, what happened? I thought there was no live stream tonight. Okay, we already hit that up. So now you know, Larry. There you go. Changing schedule. Let's see. Contemplative Baller, what it do? Can't wait to see what you're reviewing tonight. Happy birthday. I am finally delivering on something I've been wanting to check out. Let's just say I am adding something to the collection. This is going to be fun. And we're going to take a look at a couple of things as well and kind of hang out with you tonight. So it's kind of like an impromptu type of thing because the plan was definitely changed there sort of last minute. But those are usually the best times, honestly. So it is what it is. Let's see. The Wyatt Man 9, happy birthday. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Drew, don't worry, AARP will get you a good price on a hearing aid. Wow. Wow. My boy, who may be a little older than me, I don't know, but you know, we're in the same group. We're in the same part of the same club now, so to speak there, Mr. Drew. Just so you know. You know? Let's see here. All right, let me catch up towards the bottom. Where is cute girl for Misty? Yeah, Misty, we're missing Misty and Annette Cervantes. I know it's been a minute and a day. I got to reach out and see what is going on with those people. It has been one of those things. And yes, Laura, Mama Peeps, you just reminded me. Thank you. Thank you so much as we didn't get further into the stream tonight. Mama Peeps, I should say, is watching this live. She swore to me she's definitely on. I spoke to her a little while ago, so Moms is definitely watching. Shout outs to Moms. Of course, the hearts there across the board. I am going to put out some hearts here for the moms here in the chat. You guys are more than welcome to join in on the fun, should you wish. But there you go. But it is great to be here on Naturally, and Mama Peeps is definitely relaxing and doing what she needs to do. All of your supplements, everything that I've ordered for you has been delivered. So I know that we were talking about this earlier. I will be calling you after, Moms, just to make sure that you got that package up to your apartment there. So I will definitely confirm that with you. But big hugs. Love you, love you, love you. Larry Gonzalez, digging the spooky vibes. Good evening, sir. Good evening to you as well. Welcome to spooky season here on Peep This Out Reviews, my favorite time of the year. Beginning of August into September, and then of course all through October. It is a bomb situation here. Staying frosty, of course, Drew's Food Reviews. I appreciate all the thumbs up. Loud and clear from Claw and Go. Great to see everybody on here. And let me see, as I'm going further on down here. Handstaga, let's see, my friend Jesse loves you and is going through the divorce. Oh, can you give some words? You know, keep it all in perspective, try and reach something amicable, and definitely move on and move forward. And always remember your value and your self-worth, because you got to remember who you were before you were with somebody. Being with somebody doesn't define who you are. It's more the complement of who you are, as it's my personal opinion. So always remember what you're worth, and make sure you don't dwell too much on the good times. Because you got to think about what kind of got there to this point to begin with. There's reasons for those things. It's always people want to fall back into all the beautiful things from early on. But I'm sending positivity out to you naturally. Of course, if you're going through something like that, you definitely want to make sure that you remember your self-worth, and definitely just keep thinking about that. Because like I said, you were somebody special before this person, whoever you were with, and you're always going to be somebody special. So make sure you keep that in mind. And you will be okay. You will be okay. Just breathe. Just breathe. All right. So 1 more month to Halloween. Urza, yes, you already know what it is. You already know what it is. And Michael, thanks so much. Yes, I'm starting to feel a little bit better, but it's just a little one of those things where it's just hanging around. So I'm trying to kind of just relax and see what I can do. Well, see what I can do. GCFLR, see, I heard so much, Mr. Peep Soothe. Oh, I hope you're okay. I hope you're doing okay. I hope this stream is finding you guys great, or at least better than you should be. If you're having some problems right now, hopefully I can help you kind of zone out from what you may be going through. But we're all going through it. Trust me, your boy Peep here is definitely going through it. So I know exactly what you mean. So these are the times to kind of zone out and not think about anything, but just have a good time and just interact with some positive people. And you guys are here, and there's a lot of positive energy. I can feel it through the web right now. I can feel it through the web right now. All right, so let's see. Hot Sauce is drinking Sprite, I'm assuming there. Very nice. And Drew is still on that AARP kick. So you're going to pick up that AARP kit next week? Well, Drew, give me some pointers on what I should do when I pick that up, because I know you've probably done it ahead of me. So definitely let me know what I need to do. And I'll see if I can take care of that. Zachary Belcher, what's good? Thanks so much. I appreciate all the birthday wishes there. John V, what it do, what it do. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Senfield, I'm thinking about starting a food review channel with some of my goons. Do you have any advice for a new channel? Just start it. Trial by fire. Get in there. You never know what you're going to do or how it's going to go. It's just going to go the way that it's going to go. If you look back at my very first videos way back in the beginning, I was trying to do like a multi-channel, multi-niche type of thing. And then naturally, I started gravitating towards the food because there was more of a response with that. And plus, I was just enjoying the content creation aspect of it as well. So I used to do a lot of tech things, movie things, which I know a lot of people really kind of want to see every so often. But with the food stuff, there's just so much involved with that. But as you begin to get your footing and you kind of see how you're doing, you develop a style, you develop a rapport, and then eventually maybe an editing style and a certain persona on camera, which should always reflect how you are in real life. You never want to come across as kind of like over the top or fake, because people can see through that type of thing. Definitely be yourself, and however you are off camera is really how you should be on camera, unless you're doing a character, of course, and that is what it is. But you should really kind of have that type of synergy across the board there. But just have a good time with it is the biggest thing there. You're going to make mistakes. Things are going to go the way they're going to go. But do just start the channel, because, you know, you never hear about the old saying that goes analysis paralysis. If you're always thinking about how it's going to go, what you should do, or what's the perfect thing, or should I have this channel banner or this graphic or whatever it is, just get it started, and then everything will begin to mold as you go. So have fun. Just have fun. That's the biggest thing. Let's see here. Shooting on down. Zachary, prayers go up for. What was it? Oh, I just jumped up over here. Jesse, jumping in with a super chat donation. 9/11 on Monday. You already know Garfield would hate that mess. Yes. Happy birthday, Ian, and many happy returns. Shout outs to you, Jesse. I appreciate the super chat donation and definitely the birthday wish. You already know. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. And yes, Garfield would. He would definitely hate that for sure. Let's see here. I just lost my place because everything jumped up ahead. I am so sorry. I'm trying to see if there's any questions specifically. Joey Fatone, you don't look a day over 50. Thank you. Thank you so much. Let's see here. And shout outs again to Jesse. I appreciate you. Of course, you're going to be down below as well. And for those of you who haven't subscribed to the channel just yet, make sure you do that because, of course, you'll be notified of being a subscriber right here as well, which is very cool. So you still get your name in lights. Zach, ain't no Friday without peep shows. There you go. I appreciate that. James Morrison, next Saturday will be Motu themed birthday party for you. Castle Grayskull and cake. We'll have to see. I've seen a little bit of an invitation that kind of has something with Batman in it, so we'll have to see. I'm sure that may be a theme, a running theme. But for those of you guys who know, I'm definitely down with Masters of the Universe. And speaking of which, being that it's a little bit a quarter past the hour already, which is crazy, I think it's time we take a look at something that I've been holding off on showing you guys until now. I was originally going to show this next week had I been on, but I'm going to be off next week. But something came, and basically all of my fall releases that I pre-ordered earlier this year and into summer are showing up now. And so I had a little bit of a present that was dropped off a few days ago, actually for the last stream that when I got this, and I actually let it slip what it is because somebody asked me what it was. So if you're curious about that, if you watched that stream or if you were on it, I think I mentioned it and somebody asked if it was this particular thing, and what you're about to see is, and it's big. That's all I have to say. So I might as well just lean back in the cut with this one because, guys, I never had this as a kid until right now, but here we go. Snake Mountain, Masters of the Universe, the evil stronghold of Skeletor. And this is the most banging artwork I have ever seen on the front of any of their boxes, especially for these massive playsets. But as you can see, ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous. I always wanted this as a kid, and as you can see, it looks absolutely gorgeous. Axel Jimenez knocked it out of the park with this artwork. It is looking ridiculous. Take a look at all the characters in here. There is just a lot to look at, guys. I mean, it's a huge, huge evil stronghold of Skeletor here, and a lot of battles going on. There's just a lot going on with this, as you can see. I'm going to try and bring myself around. I'm trying to look under the camera as I'm doing this. But, guys, it just looks pretty crazy. Let me start from the top here, and we'll just go down the line. This is a foldable set just like Castle Grayskull, but it's the evil variant. And as you can see, it is made for all the He-Man fans out there. As you can see, it just looks absolutely awesome. It's got a new acid pit section. Really, really cool. This thing is going to get boxed up and basically always stay in its little plastic or the cardboard prison. But as you can see, it is really beautiful. The box is insane. There is something else on the side there. I think that's the Bone Collector shipped from the Filmation series. And there's a Talon Fighter, which we looked at. And a few of these ghost thingies there, which may be characters that may be coming down the line. But guys, let me swing this around. This is crazy to look at. All of these characters, I mean, I have all of these guys. It's crazy. They're all boxed up, but just take a look at how all of this looks here. I love the artwork. I love the way they position all this stuff. Let's start from the side over here. I'm trying to lean back in the cut so you guys can see it from the beginning. But as you can see, just stunning stuff. I mean, the placement of everything just looks absolutely cool. The bridge, the skeleton warriors right there in the middle. And just reenacting everything on the front of the thing there. But man, it's just awesome. And there's how the set looks right there as well. Trapdoor on the very top, things that drop down into there. It just looks really, really cool. So just an awesome piece of beauty when it comes to Motu. And I just love the look of this. The box is just stunning. So I have to get one of these plastic sleeves naturally to put this box into because it is definitely something I want to protect. But there you go, Snake Mountain, a very, very cool addition to the Motu lineup here. And feeling like a kid on like my birthday, when I was like 8 or 9 years old, I actually opened up Castle Grayskull on my birthday, actually. And I've always wanted Snake Mountain. They came out the next year, but I was never able to get it. So now that I have it officially, it's going to complete that. That's in there too. So Snake Mountain, guys, Motu action. a beautiful situation, and definitely a large box. I hope I was able to show you all that stuff as much as I could. Larry Nguyen, do you spend all your money on Masters of the Universe? No. But the box is so awesome on it. The box is so awesome. And speaking of so awesome, and I'm going to take a look at some of these comments over here in just a second here. Let's see, Snake Mountain, is that from Guts or Motu? Is what it is. Saber Fan, what's doing? Ian's best food reviewer ever. Appreciate you. Thank you so much, Saber Fan. And to all of you guys who are joining me here right now, thank you so much for jumping on. Guys, just really quickly before we jump into the review, because I got to go grab the goodie here for you real fast. Funnel cake fries from last week, guys. That was definitely another little one of those Del Taco situations, another variation of something that came along with BK, I should say, a few years back, which was great to check out Del Taco's version, which honestly, I think I like just a little bit better. It was actually a banging situation. Do check that out, a State Fair classic. That definitely should be experienced if you guys have Del Taco in the area. Good stuff. We had the Labor Day weekend release of the strawberry glazed donuts from Krispy Kreme, of course. They definitely do something really big around those holidays, and naturally with Halloween coming up, of course, I'm looking forward to seeing what they have on tap for Halloween. I love doing the donut reviews because I know Mama Peeps is down with it, and I love making those videos, and I'm glad that you guys dig them as well. But the strawberry glazed action was a lovely situation, and I see why that comes back every so often. Kind of like the chocolate variants there. It was very, very good. For what that was. Guys, the pivot video for that one, Little Caesars 4-quarter calzone, a nice little combination, a little play on words, thankfully with their collaboration with the NFL. Of course, that Little Caesars scooped that up pretty quickly after the whole Papa John's fiasco from back in the day. So Little Caesars has got it. And the 4-quarter calzone is a nice variation of the other first version of the calzone, I should say, minus the white garlic cream sauce that I think that it needed. But what you're getting naturally is a 4-topping pizza, and then each of the corners has one of those meats, and then all the meats are in the middle. So a little bit of a throwaway version of the calzone, but it's a calzone nonetheless, and it was definitely a lovely situation. I actually wanted to film that one here in the studio, which I did, and that jumped in there. Infamous Polly D, thanks so much for jumping on. I absolutely love your reviews. Keep it going, Ian. Will do. Thank you so much, and I appreciate the super chat donation as well. Infamous Polly D, you're going to see your name jump up in just a second over here, as well as right here in the purple side of Halloween Town here in the studio. But I appreciate you. Thank you so much for that. Let's see, yesterday, Del Taco's Honey Chipotle Barbecue Brisket Quesadilla. I had to jump on back on over there. There you go, Infamous Polly D. Thank you so much. Lovely brisket action coming from Del Taco, guys. As you know, their brisket is a banging situation, and putting that on anything is pretty awesome. So I've got a couple of those things down there now, along with the fries, or I should say the funnel cake fries. We'll see about adding another one to the mix. We'll see there. My schedule is kind of packed these next few days. So we'll see what we can do with that. And then today, Taco Bell's Chicken Enchilada Burrito, another little variation of what was out under the Grande name with shredded chicken. Now it's chunky chicken. So I definitely wanted to give that a go. And from what I hear, Funky Fresh actually makes some pretty good enchiladas. And I'm looking forward to seeing if he's going to be delivering on that in the near future, because I want to be put to the test. I want to test it out myself. In the meantime, I've got Taco Bell's Chicken Enchilada Burrito, which is a pretty banging situation just for what it was. Do take a look at that review. It's Taco Bell goodness, of course. And you already know what it is, guys. You already know what it is. Michael, it's a crispy 62 degrees in Detroit right now. Man, I envy that. Claw and Go, new car, I noticed in the new review. All will be talked about shortly. Can't acknowledge anything just yet. But do watch very closely in the next few videos. You may pick out a few details with something, and we'll just leave it at that for now. There's a reason for it. Let's see. Drastic Actions jumping in there as well too there. Thanks so much for jumping in, contributing to your next round of He-Man purchases. Here's to your birthday. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. And we have, what is jumping up over here? It's being blocked. Toot Toot. Oh, there's a sticker that is blocking the name. Hang on. There we go. Toot Toot Turd. There you go. Love the vids. Have you reviewed Taco Time? I have not. It's more of a local thing, I think. I have to take a look and see if there's one around here. But I appreciate you digging the content. I appreciate you loving the vids. I appreciate it. Thank you. And guys, just so you know, anyone who may be contributing on PayPal, I won't know because I can't link that to the stream. But of course, I will acknowledge that naturally there down below. You'll find that information. once everything goes into effect there. But then shout outs right here initially to 22 Turret. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. John Hendren, they're bringing Wendy's to Australia in a couple of years. I'll let you know if it's any different. Nice, 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 nice. I would love to know. I would love to know. Yeah, they're launching the pumpkin spice frosty day after my birthday, actually. So yeah, I have to make my way to give that one a shot for sure. A lot of my stuff is already filmed already for the weekend and everything coming up early this time. So I'll try and shoot in to get that there, and probably either next week or obviously next week. But I'm looking forward to giving that a try. The strawberry frosty was delicious. Of course, the regular frosty, the chocolate frosty. They have a lot more variations of frosty overseas, and I wish we had actually Critical East Japan if he was on here now. I know that usually in some areas, in some countries out that way, they do different variations of Wendy's for what their drinks and everything that they offer or have, you know, in terms of those countries there. So they usually play around with the flavors more, which I wish they did that more here. But I'll take it. Pumpkin spice, I'm down. I'm down. And it's a frosty. Come on. Let's see. Sonic Jet, what's going on? Haven't been here for a while. Hope you're doing good. Everyone's good. I'm good. That's awesome. Thanks. Shout outs to you. Shout outs to you. I appreciate that. Mitch Website, have a gangster birthday, Ian. Realest reviewer in the game. Thank you. Shout outs to you. I appreciate that. I am glad to be part of the conversation. I have a lot of fun with the group of peeps that do the foodie community goodness on the daily, especially all of you guys putting in the work and putting in all that love and support. It's all about keeping that niche moving along, and believe me, it is alive and well. Shout outs to you, Mitch Website, and thank you so much for the super chat donation. I appreciate the 9/11 birthday wishes. You guys are awesome. Sonic Jet, why don't Noggles come back full time? That's a good question. Funky Fresh, who used to live closer to the beach, they have a Noggles down in Huntington Beach area. And that would be something to add at one point. I know that we've been talking about that. I would love to see that, because they were up in our way here in Alhambra, I want to say, up until I believe Starbucks took it over way back in the day. They just moved in naturally. But it would be nice to see some stuff like that for sure. All right, guys. Oh, there we go. Critical East Japan. I'm here. There's no Frosty on the Wendy's menu here, though. Wow, that is not cool. All right, I've seen different variations on some of the foodie sites, and it's a shame. It's a real shame, because it really would be nice to see them kind of rotate. I mean, granted, we don't do enough variation of the Frosty, or I should say like the McFlurry here from Mickey D's. And Critical, as you know, I mean, there's some great stuff you guys have over there for sure. Tony Pizza, Peep, you're putting in the work. I hope you're happy. Thank you. Thank you so much. I am. I'm telling you, I love having a positive outlook on what I do here on the channel. It keeps me sane. Believe me, if I didn't have the positivity that I put out for you guys, I don't know what I'd be doing with myself, with everything I'm going through as well. So it means a lot, and I'm definitely glad to be able to do it. And yes, I appreciate that. Tony Pizza, thank you so much. I appreciate that very, very much. Dom's World, what it do, brother? Had the sweet and spicy wings from Popeyes today. Very nice. Very, very nice. Wade Bowers, missed my chance to try Wendy's in Kuala Lumpur. I think it was shut down my last visit. You know, they have different variations, like I said, of the food items overseas, and I would love to try some of those things at one point and get those on the channel. That would be a lot of fun to do. Let's see here. All right, guys, it is time for me to grab In-N-Out milkshakes. I wish I was going to grab an In-N-Out milkshake. Sonic Jet, those are good. Absolutely. Dante Reed, what it do? Thanks so much for jumping in. You already know what it is. Green tea Kit Kat are really good from 22 Turd. Yes, I agree with that. Absolutely. There. Some of the stuff we have at World Market Cost Plus, we actually, I've tried those. They're very, very good. Very, very tasty. Critical, Wendy's pulled out of Japan a few years ago, but eventually came back in conjunction with a Japanese chain called First Kitchen. So they have some different items, just no Frosty. Wow, that is not cool. I would definitely see if I can and suggest it if you can there, Paul, because that needs to be, that's a menu mainstay. I'm surprised. I am surprised. All right. Let me go grab the goodies here, and I'm still trying to find a Halloween standby screen. I was looking at a few things the last few days, and I don't want to put the same old ones that I have for my intros naturally. So that will be changed here in the near future. So hang tight. I will be right back. You guys have a little dance music to look forward to as always, and then we'll get this party started with something that I'm very excited to finally try. So grab a drink, go relieve yourself if you must. Recharge whatever you're eating naturally there, because it is about to go down, and I will be right back. So hang tight. See you in a minute.
Welcome to Peep This Out Reviews with Ian K.
Stay frosty.
Kevlar's vest. I absolutely would vest. I agree with you in terms of the uplifting music. I love it too. I do love it too. Great to see everybody on here right now. The chat is going to refresh here. Hopefully it'll hang for just a little bit longer than it usually does without freezing. So it's great to have everybody jumping in over here as well. Looks like it's coming in. There's our good old buddy Fox 250R. Of course, he loved it. Kalon Go dancing around doing the two-step, it looks like there. Drew's doing the two-step as well. Very nice. Lynn Singer, we don't have In-N-Out in Minnesota. Bummer. That is a no bueno situation. Yes. If you have access to at least something close to it, if you have to make a basic road trip, I would definitely make a road trip for In-N-Out. I would. Let's see. Kalon Go for being said hello to by Lore. Let's see. Jacob, I just went to the store and let me tell you, all pumpkin spice. Yep, it's going to get even worse here as it gets further into September, and then forget about it once October rolls around. You already know what it is. Tony Montana, finally got a chance to try the new loaded nacho cheeseburger at Wendy's tonight. I really liked it myself, especially with the bun and sauces it had on there. Great burger, I thought. Very, very nice. Very nice. Turd, Texas 2 standby music. There you go. It's all getting crazy with it. Maximum miles per hour. What's going on? 95. Maximum MPM. Man on Cartoon Network and Garfield no Monday calendar, which means no Mondays on it. Yes, Garfield does not like Mondays. You already know. GC Hafar, I wish I still had my dance partner to two-step. Robert Giles, I hope Russ Mahler is okay. Someone named Russell Meyer had a car accident in town this week. Very tragic. We hope it wasn't him. I want to see him in the chat this week. Wow. I hope so too. I hope so too. Putting out that positivity for that. I really hope so too, for sure. Bulbasaur debit card. Had those chicken roll tacos from Taco Bell. They're great. Yes, I reviewed those way back in the day. I think I may have done them once or twice at this point. After a while, it's like, you know, just to keep re-reviewing the same thing every year because it comes out, you know, no. No. Enoel, mi familia, my sister, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. I can't believe my little brother is turning 50. I know, mi sister, Enoel. There you go. That is my sister with Funky Fresh there, and I love that picture. Yes, I know, sis. It's craziness. Bittersweet, bittersweet. It's not quite there yet. But again, 50 is the last year of my 40s. 51 is the beginning of the 50s, technically. This is kind of like the intro. So that's how I'm working it. That's how I'm playing it. Try and change my mind. That's it. Max Beal, if In-N-Out comes to Minnesota, I'm moving. Let's see. Rest in peace, Tony Buffett. Yes, Margaritaville and Steve Harwell from Smash Mouth much earlier this week. I know it's craziness. It really is. It really is. Drew's food reviews. I still have that hidden bottle of Dunkin's pumpkin spice hidden. Yeah, absolutely. It's really, really bad right now, I'm sure. But speaking of which, because naturally the holidays are coming upon us quicker than ever. And naturally, I spare no expense when it comes to setting up for Halloween early because I definitely look forward to it every year. It's my favorite time of the year. And to help celebrate the fact that we are exactly a month out roughly from Halloween, we'll say, because we're actually... well, I should say no, a little bit over a month. At the end of this month, it will be a month. I actually found something that I've been meaning to check out, and of course, I'm adding these to the playlist because I'm kind of going down the line at this point. I'm going to see what I'm missing. But Drew, you'll be very happy to know that I finally found the Monster Mash remix. I've been looking for this. I've been hearing about it. I know everyone's been kind of checking this out. You guys are being able to find these. Naturally, they're highlighting the Creeper chick right over here, Cruella, Creeper, Carmela. I don't even forget what her name is already. But yes, she's at the very top there with that green apple situation. And then naturally, all the classic monsters, including Fruit Brute right over there, which I haven't seen this year. But Count Chocula, we have Frankenberry, and of course, the mummy action right there. Boo Berry is in there too. And then in the very back, we have... what you've got over here. So Count Chocula is doing the party over here, as you can see. This is pretty much, I think, going to be the same graphic. But very cool with the Creeper Carmela, or Carmela Creeper action right there. Very, very slick. You guys can read that if you wish. This variation of it looks like it's going to be all of the other marshmallows, I guess, that they have in all the other cereals together in the cereal itself. But they're not showing what the cereal is. But as you can see, it's artificial berry-flavored frosted cereal with monster marshmallows. So that's the difference with this one here, is it's basically using all the goodies from the other guys in this particular one for the Monster Mash remix. It's actually a very cool thing because it really kind of fits the mode of all the other cereals together. So you're going to get all of those separately, and then you're going to have everything together all in one. So I thought I would add this one to the list. It's never too early for Halloween as far as I'm concerned. And you don't have to twist my arm too hard to have, like, you know, kids cereal every so often. Wow, this one looks like it is almost filled to the top, which I am very happy about. And this looks just like the Carmella Creeper situation. Yes, it smells kind of fruity. Look at that on the inside. That is total Halloween. That's what I'm talking about, guys. The green and the purple action with all the other marshmallows in there. So I am very excited to give this a go. While I'm doing this here, what is your favorite Monster cereal flavor? Is it Count Chocula? Is it Blueberry? Is it Frankenberry? Is it Fruit Brute? Well, maybe one of the other ones, the Carmella Creeper, whatever that is too there if you wish. I believe there's like the sour apple, the green apple. Let's give this a try and see. Oh, yeah, this is totally the Halloween mode here. Look at that action. That just looks really, really cool, guys. It's basic, but they do have a lot of the marshmallows on the inside of this. This actually looks really, really cool. So naturally, the box is pretty cool. The Monster Mash remix action, which is looking pretty nice. And I love all the artwork and good old Fruit Brute here. If I can find him, if they do him this year, I'm going to probably see if I can try that finally too. I've never tried that version, but this looks really, really good. So let me grab some milk action right here. So of course, no color changing compared to the other one there with the Halloween Crunch action. But I think this one is just naturally going to turn, if you ask me, because of the colors in here anyway. So let's just give this a shot. I'm very excited finally to give this a go. And again, Monster Mash Remix. Drew, this one is for you. I'm so glad to give this one a shot. Very, very cool here. On the eve of my birthday weekend, or beginning of this week actually here, as I'm turning 50, which is crazy. Craziness. Oh my goodness. But let's give this a shot. Take a look. It looks really, really good. Looks total Halloween, totally the part. Let's give this a shot. The Monster Mash Remix, part of the Monster cereals from General Mills. Let's peep this out. I'm getting like a Lucky Charms vibe. It's a lot of marshmallow. It's that styrofoam, slimy type of texture because of the milk. But that's actually really tasty. It's not as overly sweet as you think it would be. But I love all the combinations of the fruity types of flavors with this. You can really get that Monster Mash motif, so to speak, pretty nicely because everything is together in one. So I'm digging this so far. I could say I'm getting the green apple from the Creeper or Carmella Creeper, but everything else is pretty nice. I mean, most of the kids' cereals kind of taste the same after a while in terms of the overall flavor. And the marshmallows, they're not really like the chewy type of marshmallows naturally. I mean, it's more of the crunchy style, but they're more like freeze-dried, so to speak, when you bite into them. They get a little slimy. So texturally, I get it, but this is really more, it's got a little bit more of a generic flavor, but the marshmallow flavors are coming through, but in terms of the fruity bit. So it's adding a lot of nice texture and flavor overall. So I like this because it tastes like I said, every other kid's cereal I've ever had when I was a kid. It's the same, but with the combination of everything together in one. I'm digging that. Let's keep going in. I like it. Drew, I like it. I wouldn't say I love it, Fox, but I like it. Not bad. Let's go for another little, maybe 2 or 3 on this because it's not bad. I mean, I'm hungry for dinner right now too, so I'm not going to let that influence me at all. But I like this. Again, it looks the part. The milk is kind of changing a little bit on the bottom, as you can see. It's becoming to be like a little pale green. But overall, very nice in terms of what this is. It looks the part, like I said. It's got the Halloween colors. I love the fact that it's got the purples and the greens, you know, naturally in there as well too. Shout outs to official channel of the Frog Mafia, donated $5 super chat. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Hope you're having a good one. Do you like Cookie Crisp? Yes, absolutely. Haven't had that in a long time. I can never find it in any store lately. Absolutely, that's definitely a guilty pleasure with that one there. And the way that character looked with little burglar, I think they have with the Cookie Crisp or something on the outside of that. They're definitely an awesome situation. And yes, Critical, slime is good for Halloween. I agree. And yes, Drew, again, a good analogy there. Astronaut ice cream texture. It's got that freeze-dried feel to the marshmallows, but I like it, guys. It's got the naturally color-changing milk on the bottom without advertising it as such. If you guys want to see something really cool, take a look at the Halloween Crunch review that I did on Livestream. You'll find the Livestream Replays playlist on the channel here. I have it, up at some point during the replay. You can take a look at that. Upper right-hand corner of your display, you'll find the link. But it is definitely a good situation in terms of the Halloween motif with this, guys. Let's go over another couple real quick. You know what? I love those green apple lollipops with the caramel in them. Absolutely. Dylan thinks Carmela Creeper is hot. Terrible. Terrible, y'all. Terrible. All right. I think I've gotten just about everything I can out of this. It's a nice combination of all the marshmallows for all of the other cereals, essentially, with some nice green and purple ghost action pieces. I guess that's what these are, the green. These are like the Carmela Creeper, the golden apple or the green apple situation, but I'm not getting that flavor with these. But it works very nicely, and again, the combination of all of those classic characters, very, very cool to finally give this a shot. Monster Mash Remix, lots of fun, nostalgia, and adding that new character to the mix as well too there. I wonder how she's going to do sales-wise to see if all of a sudden she disappears next year. We'll see. But it's always going to be the main group here on the bottom, guys. You already know what it is. Bomb situation. So let's go for one more bite. We'll wrap this review with the rating coming up next as always. And drop some comments again down below. Let me know what your favorite version of the cereal is for the holiday. Is Count Chocula your favorite? That's my favorite, actually. I may have to do that just to do it at some point in October, since I've done all of them at this point now. But we'll probably do that. But guys, one more bite in this one and then we'll wrap this up. A lovely situation of really nostalgic childhood goodness, I should say, when it comes to cereal, with a little bit of the slimy texture. Again, Paul, you're right. It is good for Halloween. Let's keep going in. Let's finish it out. And it gets soggier and more congealed as you eat it. Not bad. All right, one more. Very good. Very, very good. All right. Scale of 1 to 10. I'm going to do 8.7. 8.7 on this. I mean, I love the nostalgia. I love the flavor. It's not my all-time favorite cereal, naturally. But for what they are during the holiday, I think this is a really nice little gimmick. I think maybe a little bit better than the actual Carmela Creeper version at the same time. But you can't fade the fact that these guys are nostalgic. This really goes back. It pulls at the heartstrings for nostalgia, especially for the 80s kids, where this pretty much was introduced for the most part. Just a really, really cool situation. And it's great to see it's continuing on in more updated fashion, naturally, with a little bit more of today's stuff over there, of course, there with the whole DJ aspect and all that fun stuff too, which is cool with the story. So not bad. I would recommend this. This was about $4.50 at my local store on sale. So it's family size too, so you get a nice bit of goodness in here, guys. This is how many ounces? This is a pound. That is not bad. I would love to get a pound of Doritos for $4.50. How do they sell like 9 ounces for like $5.99 when you see the chip bags, you know? That's whack. But a pound, guys, a pound. That is not bad whatsoever. So 16 ounces, definitely. 1 pound of Monster Mash Remix action. Banging situation. Pretty tasty on that. All right, guys. I'm glad that we got that in there, and I am very thirsty now because that is really beginning to kick. Hang on. All right, let me shoot to the very bottom here. All righty. Let's see here. Dang, Drew almost called it. 8.7. Nice situation, naturally. Now that's a full box. The box is smaller than normal. Drastic actions. Yeah, it's really nice to see that a pound of cereal. I didn't notice that when I bought it, but I just saw family size and it felt like it was pretty good. But a pound, that is pretty cool. Very, very cool. Let's see here. All right. Guys, let's take a look at one more last item And I think I have maybe 2 or 3 more to show you for the fall releases for Motu here. And then I think we're going to be done with Motu until whatever the next stuff is, naturally. But to keep the Snake Mountain theme going, here is another fall release which just showed up. I didn't know what this box was until I actually checked some shipping for some other stuff there, and I was like, oh, it's that. Because I wasn't so sure about the size of the box because of what it was going to be coming in. But when I got this, and I was surprised at how the box looks, let me just say, this is pretty awesome. Guys, feast your eyes. Here we go with the Diabolical Snake Invasion. And this just looks killer. I mean, the front, again, Axel Jimenez does the artwork for all of the Motu line from Motu Origins. And as you can see, this just looks absolutely stunning. So starting over here, and we're going to go across. This has a surprise that I'm going to show you, and it's pretty cool. But take a look in the very back. We have a section of Eternia, which is coming in springtime of next year. It's going to be a massive set. I don't know how I'm going to lift that to show you guys. I may have to take the camera off the desk. But as you can see, there is a bunch of snake activity here. A whole bunch of Snake Man that are flanking Snake Armor He-Man right over there in the middle with his weapon to try and hold them back. And there's a bunch of new characters that he's being flanked by here as well. As you can see, these guys are pretty much all new for 23. So this is a brand new set. And the cool thing about this is, first off, let me show you the back before we do anything else. Again, another variation of it. And as you can see, these are all the current Snake Men. We've looked at all of these guys here currently right now. But take a look at that. Artwork is just killer. The guy is super talented. He is just awesome. But I just love how this looks here. Like, they are really going to mess him up. He-Man is in trouble here. But as you can see on the very top, let's see here. He-Man summons all of his powers to stop the army of diabolical snakes by sinking their poisonous fangs into Eternia. And there's an older version of Snake Mountain in the back, as you can see there, which looks really cool. Now, what's really cool about this, aside from the front and the back being awesome, is this thing flips open, guys. Look at this action. So what you have here is the artwork on the front, on the top. Look how cool this set is. It's ridiculous. The artwork is gorgeous. You can tell this is a love letter to fans for this here. And as you can see, going down the line, you see what they look like. Snake Armor He-Man, the most powerful snake hunter in the universe. We have Rattlehood, Snake Men Squad leader. These are new characters: Rattlehood, Gorgon, loyal spy of King Hiss, and Naga, which is an evil poison master. It just looks awesome. Guys, I mean, this really is just killer, the way the artwork is. It really is gorgeous. This is one of the reasons I love Motu, is because of the artwork and everything and the whole lore and the stories behind it. They're so cool. And as you can see, this presentation is gorgeous across the board. The Diabolical Snake Invasion, brand new for 23, and with the essence of the 80s variation as well too there. But the artwork is just stunning on it. It really is just an amazing piece. And I love to be able to show this to you guys and give you guys a little bit of my childhood that's really kind of blossomed and into what it is now. And it just looks really, really cool. So a little something from me to you, to give you a little something to kind of zone out to here right now. Again, the fantasy aspect is pretty amazing. The Diabolical Snake Invasion, this is a straight out 20 out of 10 in terms of package design and overall implementation. And just the fact that it's a 4-piece set is just crazy. It's just crazy. So it pays to pre-order these things early on, because that's why they're least expensive, because these things go for a lot more when they finally are released. So it's great to finally see this one here to be added to the collection. So I'm glad to be able to show you the Diabolical Snake Invasion. A lovely situation indeed. Lovely situation indeed with that. Oh man, craziness. James Morrison, what's the best way to display a mint on card collection? Well, for me, I have them in plastic cases. Every single one of my figures actually has, I want to say it's Nazin or Nolan. Nazin, I think, is the name of the brand. But if you take a look online, you'll see that there are cases that you can put them into to protect. But there's somebody that I know locally in Tribuca Canyon in Orange County who actually makes these things. You can send them measurements, and they'll actually make the plastic things for you to do that. And that's where I get the ones to fit the odd shaped boxes there. And I've been doing that since I've been collecting practically. So I get some pretty good deals with that. Usually about maybe like $9 to $10 for the plastic, you know, to kind of make it, which is kind of cool. So I definitely recommend it to keep it in there. We've got to get an unboxing video. Wade Bauer says, oh yeah. Bulbasaur says, I am Naga. There you go. You're Poison, the evil Poison Master. Let's see, Alice, are these still going to be released? I want the Gorgon and the Rattle Master. Yes, they're all pretty much orderable online right now. You can find them. They're definitely there. Go to bigbadtoystore.com, Entertainment Earth, which is where mine were pre-ordered from, but I usually go between Big Bad Toy Store and Entertainment Earth as well. Tony Shelton, Ian keeps everything in box. Yes, I don't have time to sit and play with the toys, but I love having them. That's the thing, because I'm thinking about my childhood. So, Noel, you're a diabolical snake invasion. Wow, sister. Wow. Atlas, oh, I'm just not realizing these will never be released again. Well, you never know. You never know. Larry Nguyen, how many Masters of the Universe toys do you have? Well, if it's Motu Origins, now it's all of them. Every single figure that's come out since, I want to say early 2020 through now. So I've been just steadily just like pre-ordering and getting them as I go. Granted, I don't want to know how much that equals up to this point, but naturally over time, it's really the only thing, because I'm so busy with everything else in my world and content creating and doing what I do. I just do gaming occasionally as well too. So it's really, you know, I don't really kind of spend a lot on stuff like that, but when I do get them, I really cherish it. It really takes me back to being a kid again. So Drew, Ian is really hissed off tonight. There's a lot of snake action going on, boy. Let me tell you. Sticker collecting. Are you going to do a Subway review? That is always the question. So the goal is always keep them wanting more. Sticker. Always keep them wanting more. But we do talk about that with my family sometimes. We do talk about that. And yes, Dom, I am going to check out The Nun too, of course. Absolutely. I'm a huge fan of the Conjuring universe. I definitely love all those movies for sure. Good times. James Morrison, do you want all the exclusives too? Yes, I do. I don't show them strictly because they usually come in the brown mailer boxes. But you'll notice a few of them that are right over here. I usually buy 2 of each whenever those come out. And this coming September 12th is Lady Slither coming out actually on Mattel Creations. So I will be picking that up. Those come out pretty much quarterly, and I do look forward to getting up in the morning to get those. But I do have most of them, if not all of them. I think I'm missing the Horde 4-pack from PowerCon, I want to say back in 2021, I think, when it was like a rotating set. It's over $250, like $300 right now. There's no way that I'm going to be able to get that. So at least I can feel good about plunking down for that. But all the other ones I do have, the Duplicat, I have that version. I have the Mysteries of Grayskull, all of those things currently right now. All right, so guys, with that, it is 4 minutes till the hour here right now. Let me take a quick moment to thank each and every one of you, as always, for this pre-birthday weekend wish for me to you guys. What I wish, I want nothing from you guys except just to hear that you guys are doing well and you guys are happy, and whatever you're going to be doing, you're doing to the best of your ability, and just keep the mental state going in the positive way. That's what I love to hear from you guys primarily. I know that you guys are all going through stuff. Like I said, I'm going through stuff. Everybody is. It's just a matter of just realizing that it's 20% what happens to you, 80% how you respond to it. And I have to try and listen to myself when I say that, because sometimes I'm usually beaten over the head by my sister or Funky Fresh or other members of my family, because sometimes I get down on things. But it's natural. But that's the whole point of having the positive people and the family around you, the people who truly love you, the people who care about you, that are always going to be there for you in that way. And that's what really makes the difference. So shout outs to Noel, Funky Fresh, Mama Peeps, all my closest family and friends. You know who you are. All the people that are in my world on the daily. I greatly appreciate that. And I'm just so thankful to be able to make it another year around the sun and just continue to keep doing what I'm doing, and just to be as happy as I can. And that's what I'm going to continue to do here on the channel for you guys, because by me bringing you guys a little bit of happiness, it warms my heart and it makes me feel good. And I got to be honest, as I'm trying not to get emotional about it there, like I said, it's just a matter of finding it as what you really enjoy doing in life and just going for it. Don't look at how hard something is going to be. Just keep pushing forward, keep doing what you need to do. The people who are going to support you in your dream will be there for you. Those who won't. And you'll definitely you'll be okay. Just one foot in front of the other, and it's going to be a lot of fun. And eventually you'll be able to look back and say, you know what, I came so far, and these are the people who were there with me. And that makes the difference in the world. So So all my family and friends watching this right now, thank you for being who you are. Thank you for being in my life. Thank you for helping me celebrate my 50th, actually, which will be on the 16th, I believe. I think it's 16th or 17th, following weekend. And then naturally, this coming the 11th, it's going to be a reflection day for me and just kind of thinking about, you know, what it is that I want to do from this point. So things feel very fresh all of a sudden, and it's just kind of a crazy feeling, to be honest. But like I said, those who are in your life, they're meant to be there for a reason, and those who aren't, there's a reason for that too. So just definitely keep the faith, stay happy, stay strong. If you're going through something right now, always know it's always darkest before the dawn. I'm always quoting The Dark Knight, but it's true. It's very, very true. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. And I appreciate you guys spending a little bit of your time with me here on YouTube. I have a lot of fun doing this for you guys. I love showing you all these things and reviewing things with you and having just a blast. So thank you so much for being on tonight. And let's see what else we've got in here. Oh, you guys are all chatting away over here. I appreciate all the birthday wishes from everybody. Marilyn Sullivan, thank you so much. Tutu Turd, much love. Tony Pizza, Contemplative Baller. We love you too. I love you guys. I seriously do. Familia. I never say I have fans. I have familia. I think fans is kind of pretentious. Familia is what it is. Because we're all in this together. We're all human beings, part of the same thing, and we're all just trying to do what we can. Just be good to each other. And just you know, we'll all figure it out. We'll all figure it out. Ed Keaton, shout out to you. I appreciate that. You have a fantastic weekend as well. Randy Molina, hope to see you next Friday. I won't be on next Friday, but the following weekend we'll be able to talk about what went down for the birthday weekend for sure. But I appreciate you guys greatly. Let's see. Contrail, peep this out. Let haters be your waiters when you sit at the table of success. Shout outs to you, Contrail. Peep, let your haters be your waiters when you sit at the table of success. That is a cool line right there. That is a cool line right there. Well, it's like I always say, those who talk about you, there's a reason why they talk about you. Because they're behind you. There's a reason for that. No, I'm not trying to be pretentious like that. But I know what you mean by that, of course. It is what it is. But yes, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Shout outs to all of you guys. To everyone who's contributed on the channel this hour, thank you for doing what you do. And of course, if there's any PayPal stuff, you guys will be listed down below in the description box. And of course, you guys are all throughout here. Thank you so much for being part of the group. And guys, I'm excited to have a nice weekend. I hope you guys are as well. A restful weekend, and just use this time for the weekend to kind of recharge your battery, reflect a little bit. And Robert Giles, they hate us because they ain't us. There you go. Wow, you're gonna have a lot of popular memes actions going here towards the end of this stream. But shout outs to you. I appreciate all of you guys. I love all of you guys. I appreciate all the holiday support and the wishes, I should say. The big 5-0, the last year of my 40s, and I'm sticking to that, by the way. Take care, Min. I appreciate you. Good night to Randy Molina, who's saying good night to Ed, Dom, Ed, Drew, Spice Squad, Robert, Tony, and everyone here. You just helped me out, Randy. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Tutu Turd, I thought it was they hate us because they... Wow. There's a family show, man. This is a family show. That is too funny. That is too funny. All right, guys, I'm out of here. It's time to get some food. I definitely need to get some food. I'm coming down off of that little bit of the sugar high from good old Monster Mash Remix over here. Shout out to General Mills, hashtag unsponsored. That was a banging situation. New review coming up tomorrow, Saturday the 9th. At 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. It's going to help kickstart your NFL weekend starting on Sunday, naturally. You'll find this replay available at 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on Sunday. And before I forget, a very happy birthday, and I'm going to sing it really fast over here. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Wyatt and Maddie. I can't wait to celebrate with you tomorrow. Shout outs to Wyatt and Maddie, my cousins. Love you guys. I can't wait to see you tomorrow to help you celebrate your year around the sun. It's going to be fun, and looking forward to that for sure with all the rest of my my family peeps. It should be a good time. So it's going to be a situation. It's all about that, and then we'll go from there. So guys, with that, shout outs to all of you guys, and where am I at over here? There we go. All right, that's it. You guys have an amazing weekend. Next review tomorrow, 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and you'll find the review again on Sunday, 12 p.m. And then, of course, all the fun stuff into this weekend. Looking forward to trying the Pumpkin Spice Frosty over at Wendy's. I'm going to be excited to give that a go. And I will definitely talk to you guys soon. So with that, peace. I'm out.